Oh, yeah, look at that.
All right. So, last game, you guys finally had your much-needed rest, long night's sleep. You were at the inn, and you woke up, you made your way downstairs, and you were introduced to a gentleman by the name of Avden, who somehow seemed to get drawn to this land similar to how you guys were. So it seems like somehow his fate is aligned with yours. You then received a letter from Lady Fiona Wachter. Fiona Wachter. She invited you to dinner and asked that you come dressed, in your, formal attire, but, being that you don't have anything really, she offered in the letter to pay for whatever you needed for clothing. Abden, since he wasn't really involved too much with the goings on the previous night, he went and picked up the clothing for you. You guys came back, kind of relaxed most of the day, and then made your way to meet Lady Wachter. She fed you a nice meal, and she talked to you about a few different things going on in town. Basically, how the current burgomaster comes from a long line of this family, the Vlakoviches, that have basically ruled this town, and all pretty much all that she can remember, and as far back as she knows, it's just they've not been very, very kind rulers. You guys discussed potentially assisting her in maybe trying to take him out of power potentially, or finding some resolution that is beneficial for her as well as the town, and maybe even your own predicament, because right now you all wanted for questioning the burgomaster. Well, actually, you received a letter that morning. That's right. You received a letter from Rory that stated that you should get out of town and stay low for a while. So last game ended. She had sent Ernst, her kind of hired handman, to go and get Rory and bring him for you to talk to. So that is where we left off. Was there anything anyone wanted to discuss with her prior to that?
I don't think so. I mean, I certainly want to discuss stuff with, my companions here as to, before he arrives, as to what we might talk with him about. And certainly Marshall, but Rob's not here, but so I don't know if I've told you this, everyone, but that who he calls himself Rory.
Yeah, I mean, while you're doing that, she actually, she offers you guys to use the, this den area if you want to relax for a little bit. She's going to retire for a little bit and do some things. So if you wanted to, talk amongst yourselves or something, she offers this room for you.
Yeah. I had one last question for her if she wasn't gone yet.
Sure.
Was why the rush in doing this in the next 2 days if these parties are so often or so regular? wouldn't planning be better? She seemed to be in a rush to have this whatever done within the next 2 days.
Yes, I mean, we could potentially wait longer, but it's getting to the point now where, I mean, you guys are affected as well. So, I mean, the longer we wait, the more chance it is for a plan to fall through potentially. But
I also wonder if there's an urgency to it now that those bones have gone missing that have protected the church for so long. I wonder if that just means there will be more coming soon.
I understand.
sorry, I had to pause if you were trying to move.
Okay, we're going to go into this room. Ooh, we got some chairs. I'll sit by the fire if I can. Sorry, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Sorry, guys.
Sure. Yeah, so she kind of leaves you guys, lets you kind of do your own thing. She said she would check on you guys after a bit, or when she heard that Ernst has returned.
What time? What time is it? Give or take.
It
late-ish?
is.
Like, wasn't it like in the 7 p.m. ish?
Yeah, it's
Maybe.
currently 1900.
Oh, okay. Oh, I pulled that. Oh, okay. I did the calendar thing. Okay, there it is.
Actually, it's probably 1900.
I was after whatever dinner time, maybe another 45 minutes, hour later, or something like that, tops.
Yeah. It's definitely getting darker out.
More dark than usual.
Yeah, definitely. We'll bump it up to there.
So, what of these bones? You guys keep talking about bones. I don't know what you're talking about.
There was a set of bones that were buried in the local church, belongs to someone of import in the history of the town, and they were not magical in themselves from what we gather, so much as their significance in the church is what made that church maintain its consecration status. So there was a plot to have those taken not long ago. We know who did it. We know the whole story essentially of, how they were taken, when they were taken, but unfortunately they slipped through our grasp shortly before the attacks that happened yesterday. And it seems like they're probably completely out of town. We were hoping to be able to get them and restore them so that the church could maintain a kind of a safe zone status for the townsfolk to be able to go to. With those out of the way, though, there's really no place safe in town. From what we gather, the town as a whole wasn't really protected. It was only the church area, but that's not even a fallback point now.
I understand. You guys kept talking about them, and I don't know what to think of this place anymore. I just okay.
Yeah, I pretty much walked in right in the beginning of all this too. I'm not far off of where you are on the mental mindset for this. It's just these folks were nice enough to help me with those horse-sized spiders that I mentioned before, and I offered to stick with them to be able to try to help in return, and things have spiraled. There's been demons and lockets and kids, making other people sick, and kids running away, and a fisherman disappearing in the woods, and a winery that's apparently not making wine anymore, and it's it's a fun town.
I miss anything?
These
Cliff
guys
Notes
just
version is given to Avondon.
of the bones. I had questions of the bones, and I don't understand them anymore, but I at least understand where we're at, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Well, so if we could talk to this, who he calls himself Rory tonight, he may be an ally, right? And I think that if we could get him and the guards on the right side, that would help ours and what's this lady again? What's her name?
Fiona.
Lady Fiona. You know, get him on our side.
Lady Fiona did not seem too fond of Rory or thinking he was helpful. What makes you think he's an ally? I don't understand.
When I was younger, when we were younger, my brother and I, our eldest brother mysteriously disappeared. We never knew where he went. Just that I always knew it was somewhere far and never heard anything from him. And Rory resembles my brother. And the note that he sent me, you read it. Where is it?
Also specified, I'm not the person you think I am, or not that person anymore.
Yes.
He's distanced himself significantly.
Well, perhaps he's had to do it out of survival. I mean, clearly something happened to him with his hand. I don't know. Perhaps he's troubled. Perhaps there's a spark of some room for redemption in him. I mean, if he's our shot at getting the guard on our side, we need to take it.
I had not read that letter before. I think I seen him maybe pass that to you before we met.
Sure, I'll let you read it.
For breakfast.
Yep.
See, the lady here definitely, as Avondon said, isn't his biggest fan. There may be a semblance for redemption in there, but he may also have done some fairly horrific things from what she is stating. I'd have to think that even if we can get him to turn at some point, I don't know how. I highly doubt even as the captain of the guard, he's going to have all of the men under him.
Well, better than none.
As you're talking, you hear on the door. You see Virgil. Lady Fiona requests your presence.
Okay.
She's just standing out next to Ernst. She says, it appears that Rory would not come here, but he requested that you, Adelaide, and Marshall here meet him in the building right outside of the Blue Water Inn. And you remember there's like a, just right out front of the Blue Water Inn, there's like a kind of a little shed that's right outside of the inn.
Could be honest, could be a trap.
I mean, wanting to meet just the two of you. Might be something along what you're thinking.
It's the perfect guys for both. He's makes it,
It's a
picking the
perfect-
supposed family connection, but also splitting the group.
Well, I think I'd like you three nearby. Definitely.
Yeah. Could we maybe go back to the inn, have a drink? Is that too far? Or obviously what he wants is secrecy, I suppose, or
Well, he doesn't want to be seen with us, which I have to. If he's honest, he doesn't want to be seen with us quite yet.
And if there's a
To-
known
to
quarrel
protect
between
himself.
the lady and the Burgermeister, he's not going to want to be seen here.
That's true.
As far as the inn itself, Avedon, you might be able to go. You're, as of this point, not under a strong association with us. The rest of us are known to have stayed there if we're wanted for questioning. They'll be looking for us there.
We'll certainly have to be careful.
Perhaps down the street or somewhere within eyesight of the shed at least.
Yeah, if the two of you want to go in the shed, then me and Odolph can stay around the outside of it, and Avedon could look inside the inn for a drink and see if there's a large guard presence nearby himself. If he comes back out quickly, then we know for you not to even enter.
I mean, do we still have our rooms there? Because it's only been, we left like an hour ago, 2 hours ago. So I can maybe, play it off by going to my room. If
I think you're good anyway.
Right. But just a question for Ice. Dude, we would still have our rooms there. In theory, we didn't check out. We kind
You
of
did
just
not. Yeah, you did
went
not.
for the night, right?
Right.
Okay.
Perhaps.
So yeah, maybe I can just go like Dane said and go check out inside, see what I can see, and it should be nothing for me to go check the rooms or get a drink or whatever I feel, just to see different
It might-
vantage point maybe.
Might be good for you to go there first to make sure there's not a bunch of guards waiting for us.
It's true. I can do that.
And I can have Ernst also kind of keep an eye out for anything fishy.
That'd be good. When did he say he's willing to meet us there?
Ernst says, he's there right now.
Shall we then?
Yeah. Maybe I
Sure.
head off first.
And Dane Odolph, why don't you stick behind us a ways back, huh?
Sounds good.
So we'll go second, with you guys not too far behind.
If I remember correctly, also only one person brought weapons, right? Any type of weapons. Was that
I mean-
Dane? Because we were formally dressed, we didn't know
Right, you were coming in formal attire to the location. None of you guys brought your.
Yeah.
any type of whatever you had.
Well, we could stop and grab him from the inn potentially before we go in there.
Yeah, I'm heading that way. Maybe I can round them up.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So, so Abden, you were going first, kind of to scope things out, but the rest of you are going to kind of follow, but sneakily, stealthily.
Well, I mean, I think, yes, we're going to have to do stealthily because we're still wanted, right? And I think Marshall and Adelaide are going second, a ways back, and then a ways back after them are Dane and Odolph.
Okay. All right. So Abden, probably Ernst would kind of go out as well around the same time. He probably goes out to the road first and kind of looks around and then kind of, gives you a wave to come on.
I'll tell Dane and Odolph, try to stay within 60 feet so I can speak in your head.
Perfect reason to be 65 feet.
Ernst was also going to the inn to get our supplies anyway, since we were staying with
Yes.
Lady Walker. Maybe we
Also,
can
maybe we already
just
have our
kind of,
supplies.
yeah, maybe me and Ernst can just kind of dilly. I mean, we're not afraid technically, so how about we just nonchalantly make our way there and we'll gather the supplies, and so that way it's not so apparent.
All right.
I think that's good.
All right. So, Ernst, you and Ernst start making your way down the road south towards the inn, and you make it to the intersection where you just kind of curve around to the right, and you see the Blue Water Inn. Go ahead and give me a perception roll. I mean, yeah. So, from as you approach, you don't see any guards. There appears to be. You actually can kind of make out a little bit of like tavern sound from the inn now. For some reason, my stream stopped.
Oh, where is my?
You do hear a little bit of audio coming from the inn, so it sounds like there might be some some people in there now.
Do you remember which tale I had ready? I had to find it somewhere. Where the hell did I take that note? I had a tale ready.
Yeah, it was. Where's your tales?
I just don't know. I don't have. I thought I wrote a note somewhere.
Thought it was Beloved Friends, wasn't it?
Maybe. Sure. Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember
All right.
for sure. But
I'll
I
just
think,
do that. I'm gonna write it in my journal just so I have it currently, just so I know what it is. Okay.
All right. So, Avden, are you going in the inn, or were you going to the upstairs rooms?
Go in. Like I said, I think me and Ernst will kind of go in and just kind of see what we can see and just make our way up to the rooms. Just kind of, we'll just make our way up to the rooms, I think, and gather some supplies.
Okay. So the rooms,
Are they separate from the tavern? I wouldn't be going through the crowd, so to speak, up to.
Yeah,
There's
the stair.
an outside inside way to the second floor.
Got it.
Yeah, those stairs right there are out. Those lead into the.
Oh, okay, I understand. Yeah. I kind of thought it was the other way, where we would go in for some reason.
You can. There's an indoor stair and there's also an outdoor stair.
Yeah, I would say we'd go in first.
Well, the indoor stair does not lead to your rooms. The indoor stair leads to.
I thought there was a banister around the entire second floor. I didn't realize they were totally separate.
Yeah, it doesn't lead. Yeah, to get to the guest rooms is strictly outside.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, then you know what? We'll go into the tavern first, because that's kind of the idea first was to see if there was any kind of presence, whatnot. We'll go in and just maybe grab an open table or.
Yeah. So the two people I just put on the map or on the screen there, you see those two guys sitting at the bar. They're having some drinks. Kind of loud.
Are those not the guys that were hunting with me that I helped from hunting?
It is not them.
Nikolai? That is not
It's
Nikolai.
probably Lady Fiona's sons, right?
Yes.
She said her well-to-do sons were. going to be out drinking, and she sent them out for the night so that we would have the room.
I just saw the name Nikolai, and I just couldn't remember his.
I think it was discussed when we were at dinner, so I would think you would have remembered that.
So Ernst actually goes and sits at the bar for a second, says something to one of them, and then he kind of just steps outside, and he just kind of stands outside. And then Adelaide and Marshall, you guys were going second, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess stealth rolls then.
Yes.
Actually, he gets advantage. Okay.
There you go.
Well, so far you don't see. Well, actually, give me a perception roll. Let's see, perception.
Still tired.
Are you still exhausted?
Yep, got one level.
Wow, that
Sucks, man.
sucks.
Yep, I'm waiting for night to fall. Yeah.
So you guys don't see. You don't see any guards currently on the road, but you're kind of staying off the road, kind of going between the buildings here. But you eventually make it to the edge of the Blue Water Inn. Dane and Odolph, you guys are falling another 65 feet back. So go ahead and give me stealth rolls.
Okay.
Did you get my little message, Odolph?
I did.
Cool. Do you see that, Ernie, what I sent him?
No.
I just basically
Oh,
said
yeah.
in Odolph's head, I may need your assistance in calming him.
Yeah.
I don't know what afflicts him.
What? Sorry, what am I rolling in? I apologize.
Stealth.
Yeah. Okay. Stealth.
And perceptions if you want to.
Sure. I'll always thought.
There we go. There we go. You guys are kicking ass. Where are the loud ones today? Ooh, although.
I'm very stealthy, but not very perceptive.
That goes for two of us.
You guys are
Nice.
focusing so much on being quiet, you're just not paying much attention.
We're paying so much attention to being exactly out of mental range. Don't walk too fast. Don't get too fast. I'll talk to you.
So the building this building right here is the building that Ernst told you Rory would meet you in. So Adelaide, you and Marshall see that. Marshall says, "Do you want me to go check it out first and wave you up?"
Yeah, try to go in without anybody seeing you.
Okay. So he kind of sneaks around the edge of the building, and he kind of looks around for a second. He sees Ernst, and Ernst nods at him, and then he kind of walks over to the front of the building. The front of the building actually faces towards the front of the inn.
That's good.
So-
That's good.
Yeah. So
Not the
it's-
street. Yeah.
right. So he goes in, and you see Marshall kind of go up to the door, and there's like a little tiny like a little opening in the door, and Marshall, you see him kind of look in, and then he opens the door and he waves you over.
Okay. I'll go over.
Okay. And as you guys step in, you see Rory in there.
There he is.
And he's
awesome.
inside this. It's kind of like a storeroom. There's like stacks of wood in here. There's some tools hanging up on the wall. It looks just like a storage shed, kind of like a utility shed. And in the back, Rory's kind of standing there, and he's got his arms crossed, and he sees you guys walk in, and he says, "I told you guys you should leave. This will be my last warning."
Yes, I know that, but maybe this'll. We just had to speak with you. We've missed you for so long. What happened many years ago?
He puts his head down for a second. He doesn't make eye contact with you for several seconds. See me, he's like contemplating like his
What to
words.
say.
Yeah, he just.
Too bad I used my detect thoughts already. Yeah. All right.
I may have been your brother, but I'm not your brother any longer. You guys abandoned me to these lands.
What do you mean we abandoned you? We knew nothing about where you went. You left us when we were young. What could we have done?
I see Mother probably corrupted your minds then.
What do you mean?
She took you guys from this land.
What?
You don't remember, do you? She told you lies then.
You're telling, you said we left?
Yes. Mother left, took you two with her. She left Father and I to fend for ourselves.
What? I had no idea. Did you have any idea, Marshall?
Marshall, he's like in shock. His eyes are wide. He's just kind of staring at nothing.
We thought we grew up in a manor outside of, where was it? Did we grow up outside of? Whatever the town was, Forgotten Realms.
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. And we were mostly raised by our aunt and uncle. Are you saying that perhaps they weren't even our family?
No, I don't know. I've lived here my whole life. Father and mother, they had a place. We lived there. You guys were born. And eventually one day you guys were gone and you yeah, let me get some music going. You guys were gone and Father, he couldn't handle it and killed himself. Sent me to live at the orphanage, and eventually I started working for the burgomaster, and I've been working with them ever since. Matter of fact, do you guys hear the music, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. I don't hear it for some reason, but that's fine. He kind of reaches into a pocket and hands you something, but where is it? I'm just going to share it with everybody because
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's a cool story.
so he hands you this letter.
Hmm. What? Oh, that's the mom. Okay, right. Hmm.
He left that after he killed himself.
I'm sorry,
don't-
Horace. And I'm going to go to hug him.
He lets you hug him, but does not reciprocate.
Yeah. Right. I'll still hug him. Do you know how old we were when we left? Like, or at least like maybe our first memories of when we were.
You were probably. Horace says you probably
Yeah,
would have
ask him.
been like 3 or 4.
Oh, so how did I know? Well, maybe I just kind of had a gut feeling he looked like us. Yeah. Or saw
Yeah, I mean, you
pictures.
saw like pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you had because he was probably he was older, so he was like maybe 10, 11, 12, somewhere around there.
And Mother said he disappeared. Right. Horace, it's not your fault. We're together again. And I think that Marshall and I and our companions that are with us, we were brought back for a reason. This says Father brought us here.
He brought the family. He brought Mother. Why? He never said.
Horace, we need your help. I believe there's something bigger at play here as to why we came here. Something has called us together, and our fate has intertwined us together. I feel that we can do good in this place. There is still hope.
There's no hope in this land. Your best option is to leave this town. Just, even if it's for several months, just the burgomaster, he'll eventually forget. He'll move on. There'll be some other thing that keeps his mind occupied. But if you stay in this town, I will have to arrest you. I don't want to do that. Granted, I don't really know you. Don't really remember too much of it. I know you're my siblings, but I got a job. The Baron's treated me well. I'm not going to betray him.
I know he might have filled a place in your heart that Father left barren. And perhaps for good, he was able to fill that space, but I believe he's a bad man, and he's had you do bad things too. I think there is a way, there is a better choice here. And
what are you saying?
I'm saying that we no longer have to lie to ourselves. This town no longer has to lie to themselves. We could rise against and rise up above our fears.
You seem
And
he's
it's
like
not possible with the Burgomeister.
seem he's like kind of, putting his head down, rubbing his head. Go ahead and give me a trying to do like a persuasion or a deception.
I mean, well, is Marshall saying anything? Is Marshall potentially helping me? So I don't.
Marshall's in shock, sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still just like but after you finish that sentence, he does look up and he says, yeah, I mean, you're right. We may have left you, but that's not who we are now. We're here now. You saw that we helped save this city. We weren't acting against the city. You saw that. If the Baron wants to arrest us for that, then he doesn't deserve to be the Baron. Join with us. So
I'll
so
take
you guys can work together and either
Cool.
have him roll or you roll with, however you want to work that.
I think I'll like as I'm hugging him, I let go and I'll take his claw, his hand, right, his deformed claw, and take it in an accepting kind of way, and kind of potentially like hold his hand and kind of gently holding his claw hand, right?
Feels it's like scaly, like kind of cold to the touch. He kind of goes to like pull it away for a second, but he kind of stops resisting and just eventually just kind of awkwardly lets you hold it. He's kind of like,
awesome. And I'll say in his head at the same time, it is good to be together again as a family once again. We've missed you so much, Horace. We're together again. And then I guess I'll just roll my persuasion roll.
you can roll at advantage because Marshall is trying to assist you, in getting him to.
So I'm rolling it straight because I'm at disadvantage because I'm tired.
Yes.
And I'm potentially going to use my reroll. I can determine that
Your
after the
inspiration.
fact, right?
Yep.
I can determine after, right? Okay. Oh boy, here it goes. Okay. All right.
Nice,
That's good.
nice.
That's good.
So what are you suggesting?
I think the Burgomeister's rule needs to come to an end, and something more benevolent in his place. Something that can stand up to the evils of this place. And rise up above that. Rise up above the hatred and the fear. We have to inspire the people, not instill fear.
Who takes his place?
I do not know the city that well. We've only arrived a few days ago. But perhaps not one person, but a council.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
Yes.
I will just give me a couple days. Let me talk to some of the captains. Maybe we can persuade the Baron that you guys are on our side. At least keep the guards off of arresting you. It could potentially backfire, but that's what I'll try to do. Just stay low for 24 hours. Like, let's say I'll meet you back here tomorrow night or something, and we'll discuss what I'm able to do and if you have any other options.
Mm-hmm. It is good to see you again, brother. For I don't remember your face in person, only from pictures. It is good to see it now, in the flesh.
You guys have grown up. So he kind of has like a little smile on his face. All right. I have to get back or else they're going to be wondering where I'm at. So just, like I said, stay low, 24 hours. I'll meet you back here tomorrow night. Don't do anything stupid.
Of course.
If you get caught, I can't guarantee I'll be able to protect you.
I think that's what family does. We protect each other.
And he kind of gets up he's kind of leaning up against this bench, and he gets up and he kind of starts making his way towards the door, and he stops, turns around and looks at you guys and kind of gives a smile, and then he heads out of the door.
Nice.
So Dane, you and Odolph are probably still hanging outside, and you see Rory walk out.
Right, is this Rory or is this Horace? Rory, right?
Same guy.
Horace
is his real name.
Oh, sorry.
Name.
Okay. I thought.
Yeah, he goes by Rory now, but yeah.
I see.
Horace is really.
Sorry, I'm caught up. How do you think it's going in there?
Guess we should make sure they're still alive.
So he's already walked out, right?
Yeah, you see him walk out of the building. Yep.
Oh,
and there's no Adelaide or Marshall have not left the building yet.
Okay. Once he's kind of on his way and out of, once I'm confident that he's fucked off, I will go over, hurry up to the building and find out what the hell's going on.
Okay. You go and you kind of peek in and you see Adelaide hugging Marshall.
I'll good news, Odolph.
We could use some of that.
Things look promising. And I'll tell you in your head basically what happened. Right?
Okay.
I don't want to say it out loud, but basically what he's going to try to do, and how.
You just recap everything.
Yeah, pretty
essentially.
much. You know,
Okay.
maybe without the sappiness. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bullet points.
Right.
So we have to lay low for 24 hours. That shouldn't be too difficult, I wouldn't think.
Should we gather our stuff and head back to Lady Fiona's?
I was going to say, kind of at that same time, I just felt like I'd been in there long enough because I didn't, say anything. Just kind of nod at the two guys because I know-ish who they are. I'm sure they know who we are. And I was going to go start heading to the rooms just to gather our stuff.
So yeah, you step out of the building and you see Odolph standing right out front and talking with Marshall and Adelaide, and Dane's kind of standing right along there too. So
I could see Ernst too, right?
yeah, Ernst is just kind of leaning up against the front of the building.
So I just kind of heads up and let's go upstairs and head to our rooms.
So you guys go up and grab your provisions. Yeah.
Grab all of our stuff. Yeah.
What do you think? Shall we head back or?
It's probably a good idea. The longer we're out in the open and amongst unfriendlies, the more chance we have of getting in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'll poke out a little bit and have a look around, just make sure that there's no, guards or anybody we need to worry about.
Yeah, go ahead and roll
Knowing
perception.
Okay. Where's my perception?
Nice beating that DC 18 there, Riley.
Oh, nice! I did good. Awesome. Yeah.
Odolph.
Yes.
So you spot, you see a couple guards actually moving. You see them coming down. They're heading from east to west, and they get to the intersection kind of out in front of the inn, and you see them. And they turn south, so it looks like they're heading opposite of the direction you need to go. So it looks like you're clear.
Excellent. Let's make our move.
Let's go.
Okay. So you guys have your gear and your packs and everything, and you make your way back to the Wachter house.
Nice.
The Wachter
And I'll
house
fill
house.
it. Yeah, right.
Wachter
Wachter
house.
Right.
Yeah. So, Lady Fiona, she's just sitting in the den area here, the parlor. Well, how did it go?
I think it went great. I'll sit down, I guess.
We weren't arrested.
No. I think he may. I think we have an ally. I think he may. He sees. He sees a better way, a better path. We just.
Can we
We need
actually
to-
consider him an ally at this point, or just not an enemy? Because there's a
Yes.
big difference between those two things.
Well, in a way, he's skirting the line, and with both, right? He cannot let the Burgomeister know his feelings or his intentions, but he also knows, I can see in him that he knows something is not right with the burgomaster, or his rule is not right, and that we need something better.
Suppose that the question is, if push comes to shove, where will he stand?
Well, that's why we need to have something better in place. What do you propose, Lady Fiona? If the burgomeister is toppled, what goes in its place?
Well, I have quite a few people that would side for me.
Yes, we're new here. We don't know much about you other than the help that you've graciously given us. And I feel that perhaps anything would be better than the burgomeister here.
A lot of the nobles actually, would side for me being the new burgomaster. Our family has a long history in this town, and I wouldn't have any trouble getting that approval from them.
How do we ensure that to the people that the same thing won't happen, just with another ruler? What do we know? What do we know about, like, whatever feudal law and burgomeisters? Are there elections? Are there? I'm just asking out of character here. We don't know.
Yeah, I mean, kind of every town does it differently from your.
What if the people stop having faith in you?
I kind of interrupt and I ask her, not intending to be rude, thanks to all your gracefulness towards us, but in my experience, it sounds like you're hoping for a power play, and you were to step in. Is wanting this person taking you out for your own personal gain?
I won't lie. I mean, there's probably a little bit inside of me that wants to see this man, ridiculed and put down and taken out of his place. And, there's some vendetta involved. I mean, his son, what he did to my daughter, there's probably some revenge involved there. So I'm not going to lie. There's probably a little bit inside of me that kind of wants that to happen, but I also feel it's my fate. I mentioned the I mentioned over dinner about the prophecy that it was foretold to me. I believe it's time for that to maybe come to fruition.
You have yet to tell us of this prophecy.
Maybe we can discuss that tomorrow over dinner.
We want change in this place. I mean, we've seen the horrors here, and we want to support somebody that will bring hope and lift the fear off this place. and even work against Strahd and his minions openly.
I could leave this place in my boot dust and not care twice. But if someone else is going to stand up to Strahd and that's going to help me get home, I'm all for it. But if my 2 cents means anything, your personal vendetta, as much as I understand it, may need to be set aside. As you said, if you're looking for the greater good, if you take over and things work out that way, you're not going to have a strong power base, and you can just as easily be overturned if the town realizes you're only out for personal gain.
I look at Dane and nod.
Give me some time to talk to my allies, and I will have an offer and a plan for you guys, and we can discuss it. What is today? So today, we'll discuss it maybe tomorrow night. We'll have dinner again, and we'll discuss a plan tomorrow night.
People of this town certainly deserve some peace and security.
It sounds like this man deserves nothing more than to be in the stockades with the donkey head on his own. But that's the type of thing that would, unfortunately, I think, have the people think that they've put down the devil to put the demon in its place. So
I can understand your
if you want
position.
better, you would need to show the people better.
Understood. It is late. I've had Virgil prepare the 2 rooms for you. Unfortunately, there's only a bed in each room, but I've had Virgil lay out a couple mats in the rooms for you as well.
You're very kind. Thank you.
But yes, I mean you're welcome to stay here tonight and hang around if you need to. But I will have dinner for us again tomorrow night, and we'll discuss the plans then. And I'll discuss that prophecy a little bit more. I just don't feel comfortable talking about it tonight.
Are we able to lay low for the rest of the remainder of the day tomorrow? Or are we going to need to find someplace else to hang out for the day?
Seems being outside of town would be a good way to lay low, and there's a number of things that we've had leads on out of the gates. Getting back in without any assurances is dangerous, but being out of town would certainly benefit all sides, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. There's nothing more for us to find out in town.
What do we have to do outside of town?
Oh, there's a missing fisherman. There's a winery. There's missing kids. There's
Yep. I don't know if we'll get to the winery. That's farther, isn't it?
I think it's further at least, but we could check out the lake.
Let's go to the lake. And
Take a day trip to the lake.
yes, and it seems that he left with potentially the Vistani girl. Yes,
I
left with Pluto. Yeah.
If you're looking to head out of town in the morning, the north gate is there's usually only a guard there in the morning, and I can have Ernst go and distract him for you guys to get out if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Could certainly be helpful. And then if I don't know, pick a time when he might be able to come. And I know he wouldn't be able to distract the guard on the way back, but if he may be able to come out and give us a notation of whether or not Rory's given the all clear, or if someone will need to stay close by in order to communicate with him because he may not be comfortable with speaking to your folks.
Okay. I'll she picks a bell up off of the table next to her and rings it, and you hear some doors, and Virgil comes in. You show them their accommodations for this evening. Follow me. Lead you guys to your rooms. So.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'll tell you guys in a minute.
As you guys are walking up, he mentions that.
Oh, we're supposed to follow, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed that.
I can bring you on if you, but you can.
Yeah,
discuss
go for it. Oh, up here it is.
Yeah. No, he kind of points to the doors right here. This room is off limits. And then the door behind you, Adelaide, is one of your rooms. And he says, this room is off limits. And then he points over across the hall from this room and mentions that this room is off limits. But this room here is also, so those two rooms. And if there's anything you need, just let me know.
I'll say in Dane's head, any reason you want the door closest to the entrance and exit?
My original intention was just, no, I can't speak back into your head in multiple sentences, so no, I don't say anything.
Yeah.
I just stare at you.
I'll go check out this other room real quick.
Yeah, so these rooms are, like she mentioned, the rooms themselves. There's the beds, and then there's each of them has like a kind of a mat laid out on the ground, some pillows and blankets. But the rooms are nothing out of the ordinary. Just neatly made bed, a table with a oil lamp on it, wooden chests.
I guess
wardrobe.
Marshall and I'll take this room. I guess. Okay with you all? Unless there's 5 of us. Who else is gonna?
For me.
I certainly don't mind lying on the floor.
I was originally planning on sleeping on a sofa downstairs anyway, so.
Shall we meet in the hallway in a few minutes?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to dump my stuff, get comfortable, blah, blah, blah. And then meet him back in the hallway, basically. Yeah. Everyone, I think I have a way to speak with people far away.
The same way you talk into people's heads?
Yes, I don't need to see them.
That's
and
disturbing, by the way, just so you know that.
Well, it's helped us a lot so far, I think.
Asking non-yes or no questions, not a good idea.
Okay. I could do better. I'm sorry. My brother and I grew up so long together. I'm able to ask him questions, and I know by the look what he means, his answer. I will try to ask you more simple questions. Perhaps we should have a way you can answer. Oh, at that, she arrives.
Yeah. You see her walking upstairs. I hope you all sleep well. If you need anything, let Virgil know.
Mm-hmm. And she goes in there. Okay. All right. Anyway, I'll whisper. Anyway, I could speak with people far away. Is there anybody that we need to speak with to find an answer? It's very limited. Perhaps a sentence or two, and they can respond too. Is there anybody we need to speak with?
I too have this ability.
Ah. This is good for us, huh?
Yes.
Um,
I can do about 2 a day at this point.
That
we
is if
need
I'm
to
not-
send the short messages.
that is if we're not taxed from the day.
Avden, you're standing next to Marshall. You're kind of just looking at Adelaide. You're kind of leaning up against the wall, and you've got Marshall on one side and Adelaide on the other, and you see kind of out of the corner of your eye, you see movement like on the kind of
Awesome.
on the railing of the staircase here. Like you kind of look because it kind of catches your eye. Like it looks like maybe somebody walking up the stairs, and then you realize it's just a shadow, and a shadow it's like moving, and you're kind of looking around like nobody's really moving.
Did you all see that?
All of a sudden it's like starts waving at you, the shadow.
Do we see it, or is he just the only one to notice it at this point?
He's the only one who notices it right now.
The rest of us are used to it by now. So.
It's just walking shadows, whatever.
What the hell? Do you guys see that?
See,
See what?
That shadow
Take a look.
there.
And
Wait
do
a-
I, where I will look wherever he is pointing or gesturing to, do I see this shadow as well?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's a new one.
well, I
Marshall?
wouldn't say new.
Yeah.
Ish.
Marshall have anything to say about that?
It's not attacking us yet.
He just kind of just ignore it.
It's a
What do
recent
you mean
development.
ignore it? I'm sorry. What do you mean ignore it? There's a shadow that is none of ours in a hallway.
You kind of, as you say that, you see the shadow kind of slink back in and kind of stops moving, and then it lines up with Marshall's shadow.
What the fuck?
I think your shadow's detached, Marshall. Keep an eye on it.
I look at Dane like, what the fuck?
I've stomped on it. It didn't react. There's not much else I can do at this point. So I'm just rolling with the punches. How much different is it than everything else we've encountered in this land so far?
So I point to Adelaide. You can talk to my mind. And
Shh,
you
don't-
have.
Let's not let anybody know that. It's between us.
And I point to Marshall, and you have a shadow that is alive.
Detached.
Yeah. That's a good word to put it.
Alive, detached. I don't see a difference right now.
We make for a fun Friday night.
Okay. Just
Behind-
wanted to make sure I wasn't completely insane.
And as you're looking towards Marshall and talking to him, you see Marshall, he kind of turns around and looks behind him, and you see from underneath this door right here, you see like two little fingers like sticking out from underneath the door, and they're going like this, and you hear like
I think I whisper, it might be the daughter.
meow.
Oh, she's
And were the fingers humanoid fingers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they did some.
I'd be disturbed if it hadn't been for the last day and a half.
Yes. Look, let's get back to our rooms and rest. But if there's somebody we should reach out to, who should they be?
is there anybody we need to talk to tonight that would help us do anything? I say it's something we save until we know what we need to know.
Yeah, I don't know that there's anything else we can do at this point outside of once, confirming how easy our return to town would be if we are going to try to go out in the morning. So if you have a way to contact...
Maybe it's a way for you to contact Rory tomorrow to find out if the coast is clear if
Right.
we're trying to come back.
Marshall says we're contacting Ernst when we're coming back from the lake.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we run into no major problems, I know I should be able to help with that.
Yes.
But if we run into issues, that may be a little bit of a problem.
I feel we should assume issues in this town or this region.
Nonetheless, I don't think there's much to be accomplished tonight, and any plans should be made in the morning.
Agreed.
Okay. Marshall says I'm going to bed.
Yes. Good night, gentlemen. We'll see you in the morning. All right.
All right.
I will do ascending, however.
Okay.
It's enough for everybody to read just because. How do we do this? If I just do this, how do I send it to the... Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. I'm going to reach out my mind to... what's the material component? I'm curious. Does it say? Oh, well, just my card.
Short piece of fine copper wire.
Well, it could also be my focus, which is my card, right? A material component. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm holding out my card and I'm, reaching out to the spirits to carry my message. And I am sending a message to Lord Easton Wild. And this is what I say, 25 words.
Okay. So you reach out, focusing on you thinking you think of his face. You kind of remember the embraces that you two had together. You kind of remember that last time you were with him when he disappeared, and you kind of send that message out, and there's a pause, a long pause, and you almost think that there's not going to be a response. And then you hear, Adelaide, is that you?
Can't respond.
Yeah. It sounded rough like that, like I was trying to portray there.
Right. All right, it can't do 25 words if it tries to at all. Is that about it?
That's all you get.
Okay, got it. Okay, well, I'm, crying for a while now that I know he's still alive.
Okay. All right, so
and then maybe a little later, I will cast sending again, and I'm going to sing a short phrase to Horace, my brother, that our mother used to sing to us. that I assume maybe she's saying to him too, right? And make
Sure.
the best guesses to a song. And I'll do that. It's just 25 words, so it's a, maybe a phrase or one or two musical phrases, right?
Okay.
And
You don't get any response back. You do hear like a almost like a, I wouldn't say it's like a whimper or cry. It's more of like just, like sniffle.
Mm-hmm. Good.
That's what I hear back.
All right. And at that, I think I'll finally get rest.
All right. Yeah, rest comes quick when you're ready to go because you're tired. The rest of you, cramped quarters, but you're able to, sleep peacefully. Adelaide and Marshall. Adelaide, you don't probably hear it because you're out. Marshall, periodically through the night, hears like sounds of like scratching on the wall,
Oh, that's crazy.
like coming from that wall.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, everyone take a long rest.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, I am no longer
Don't
no
think
longer
I-
exhausted. Yes.
Good job.
Oh, I can make straight skill rolls now. It's been like, how many sessions have we played? Like 17? It's been like
This is
18. 12 sessions that I've
Oh my god.
not. I've been rolling everything at disadvantage. Oh boy.
I don't know what I'm going to do about my spells.
Should have went and knocked on the lady's door to see if she needed some company.
Jesus. Oh boy.
I kind of banged my finger on the wall there because I know her room's right there.
Which lady are you talking about? Because there's two very twisted ways this could go.
Yeah.
Lady Wachter.
I mean, one's like, what, 70, and the other one's a cat?
Yeah. Right.
Nothing wrong with 70. Everything, as weird as this place is, she might not be 70.
Right. Right.
All right. So a new day greets you. It's early. I'm
I wake
assuming you
up,
go-
mend all
yeah.
my clothes with my mending spell,
Okay.
and then head on out.
I will, as I'm waking up in the morning, the others are waking up, I will, kneel down to do my kind of like my morning prayers. But before I do, I kind of say something to the effect of, do you think it would be better for me to have the ability to hold a person or to compel them to tell the truth today?
Well, the
Who are you
truth,
asking?
The
Okay,
two guys in
got
the
it.
room.
Yeah, okay,
Truth.
got it. Yeah.
truth seems to be more important to me. That's my take.
Okay. I will ask her. I will put on Zone of Truth. I have no longer have hold person. I have Zone of Truth.
Okay.
That might be cool.
I changed out of I assume I did it last night, but into my normal clothes that I was here with instead of that formal wear.
All right.
Yeah, probably our traveling clothes. Yeah, definitely.
The formal wear on me probably looks like a pirate outfit to an extent anyway. So
Right.
The ruffle feathers and
Right.
the nice shirt not buttoned up over chainmail. I mean,
Yeah. As soon as I see Dane, I'll say in his head, I'll say, "Oh, how are you doing this fine morning? Oh, wait. Did you sleep well?"
Have I already got down the stairs by the time he finishes
No,
that?
as soon as I see you.
Right, but you took a while to complete that statement, so I'm halfway down the stairs
got
by
it.
the time.
Shit. Okay.
I'm just like shaking my head at the bottom of the stairs.
Awesome. How do we get ourselves down there? Are you pulling us down?
I just go down the stairs.
Oh, but I'm like you pulled us.
Yeah,
I
you
don't know
blocked
if
us
we
or
can.
something.
No, there's a trigger on
You
the
pulled
stair.
us down to the. Well, but I don't.
No, he
think-
was
okay.
across
Now
us a
I'm
little
back.
bit on the map. Yeah.
I got it. Okay, cool.
I got it.
All right, take a seat.
Oh, hey, there you are.
Are we having breakfast? Maybe.
Yeah. You see some pastries laid out on the table for you, and then Ernst he comes out of the
Bring
den.
Marshall down here.
Yeah. Are you guys ready to go?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll make sure the coast is clear, and I'll distract the guard at the gate and allow you guys to sneak out.
Thank you, Ernst.
So he heads out to the road and makes sure everything looks clear and kind of waves you on, and then they're not too probably another couple hundred yards to the edge of the town, but you see he kind of walks up, and there's one guard at the gate there, and Ernst kind of gets his attention somehow, and you see him kind of nod towards you guys, kind of to motion you to make your move out.
Let's go.
Yep.
Ernie, I determined that.
Okay.
So some new spirit is like kind of following me. I don't know who it is or what it is, but I see it following me.
Very good. All right. So you guys, you make your way past the guard. The guard kind of briefly looks over at you when he's talking to Ernst. Just kind of glances over his shoulder, sees you guys walk out, but doesn't say anything. And you proceed out of the gates. It is still pretty early in the morning. Can't see the sun again, obviously, but if you were to guess, the sun is just starting to, peak above the horizon. You can see some light in the kind of the eastern horizon, kind of trying to peek through the clouds. But you see a path that heads north towards the lake.
So we are going to this lake to find a man named Bluto. And Bluto is, let's remind ourselves, he was a man who recently was telling people he's found some great fortune, right?
Did Lady Wachter said he lived across from her?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And potentially this missing Vistani Arabelle left with him, if it's her, right? Did we get the Vistani girl's name? Is it Arabelle? Yes,
Arabelle.
it's fitting her description, Arabelle, right? So for some reason, this girl Arabelle went with him.
Was
And
it
you
his
also
wife
met-
that passed not long ago, and because we checked out his place.
Yeah,
We did
Bluto.
check out his place, right? And his wife recently died, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
And he
And you
wasn't
also met
shaken up about
Arabelle's
it, it seemed.
father as
Yes.
well. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, right. Luvash.
So we're moved up towards. We're out of the town now. We're moving towards the lake.
Yeah. So you left out of the town past the gate, the north gate, and you're making your way north towards the lake. Based on the map that you have, it doesn't look like it's going to take you that long, and you probably traveling for close to an hour, and eventually you can start to make out where it looks like the path kind of ends, and you can kind of see between the trees where you can start to see the lake. And another couple minutes and you make your way, and you come up to a spot where you see a couple boats tied up to the shore, and then out in the lake you can see what looks to be a man in a fishing boat. And let's take a quick break.
Is there a girl in that boat? We can't tell from here.
Can't
That's
tell
the
from
bait.
there.
Okay, got it. Okay, cool. See you in a bit.
Cool.
I
Okay.
had my advent calendar. This is tomorrow's.
Huh.
It's
Keep getting
almost
one.
tomorrow.
I was originally
Tomorrow
debating. I was
somewhere.
like, "Am I going to drink one beer every day for 24 days?" Because it's like drinking one beer and stopping is just a recipe to go to sleep early.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's I got. I did day 1, day 2, and then day 3. I just was not even remotely considering it. So I've had day 3, day 4. This is day 5, and I have day 6 prepped already.
Nice.
All right. So you guys find yourself at the foot of the mountain, nestled in a misty forest and in front of a large lake. The water is perfectly still and dark, reflecting the black clouds overhead like a monstrous mirror. Pulled up along the south shore are 2 or 3 small rowboats, and another boat can be seen in the middle of the lake with a lone figure sitting in it, fishing pole in hand.
Can I look around this area and see anything out of the ordinary? I mean, obviously there's going to be, tracks and whatnot, but
Yeah, go
anything
ahead
that
and roll perception.
could seem just odd, I guess. That's normal, right?
Yeah.
Are you in your favorite terrain?
I don't know. No, this is in grasslands.
So you see, kind of alongside, like sitting on the ground in front of one of the boats here, you see like a little, figure, like a figurine.
Pick it up and I look at it and kind of rinse it in the water. So I guess it's kind of muddy and whatnot. And I rinse it in the water and hold it up.
Yeah, it's like it's like a doll, like a small little figurine doll, like a kid's doll.
Kind of show it to everybody. What do you guys make of this?
It looks like it could be a little girl's, like this Arabelle we're looking for. You see any other signs of her being here? Of a man and a young girl?
Do I see? I just kind of looking around to see if drag
see-
marks or.
No, but you see the
that's a good
man
question.
out fishing in the boat.
Are there any little kids' footprints overtly?
Um,
Doesn't seem
give
like
me
an
a
area where
survival.
kids would be out very often.
yeah, give me a survival roll. You see some tracks, yeah.
Hmm.
Could be children's.
Could be little people.
Could be hobbit feet.
Well, we can.
Can I look around? Not necessarily by the boats, but just around the area, kind of both sides, maybe one side or the other, if that matters to you.
Ernst said Ludo had his fishing pole in hand, right?
That don't mean nothing to me at this point. I'm searching for
I'm
clues.
just saying that could be him out there. I'm just saying, right?
We'll use your other roll. I mean, you're just kind of looking around in general. The figurine was about the only thing that looked out of place.
Do we want to try to call to this person, or should we just row out?
How many can fit in that boat?
5 people.
In one boat?
Yeah, you could put 5 in one boat. It'd be tight, but you could get 5 in a boat.
We all going to go in one, or should we take 2?
Always better with 2. So we have some options.
We have 4 people with the ability to handle the boats, or at least 2, 1 each to.
I mean, if it's just him out there.
Are
I'm
these
capable.
rowboats, canoes? Just
They're like rowboats.
With paddles and whatnot, everything we need.
Correct. Yep. Paddles are in there. Yep. Oh, there's like one, like inside. There's like one paddle per boat.
I can paddle a boat.
Actually, there's a couple paddles in each one. Yeah. As you guys are kind of getting around the boats, and you see the guy that's fishing. he kind of, you see him kind of, he looks over towards you guys, and you see him kind of watching you for a minute. And then you see him, he puts his fishing pole down. And you see him like, he kind of like leans over. He's like doing something inside of the boat. You can't make out what it is.
Let's get out there.
Okay.
I'll jump in one boat.
Okay, so you jump in one boat. How many are getting in each boat, I guess?
Well, 3 in one, 2 in the other.
That
Okay.
sounds good.
Who's getting in which boats?
I'll jump in with Abaddon.
Okay.
The rest of us 3 get in the other.
Sure.
Okay.
Is that a good idea?
I mean, unless they're going to make the lady paddle.
You know we will.
So you see,
Damn it.
you see him like kind of pop back up, and he sees you guys getting ready, and you see him like he gets down and starts doing something again quickly.
That's not good.
All right, so we're gonna do a skill challenge
Ooh.
test.
Mm-hmm.
See if you can
Maybe it's good
get
that
out
the 2
there.
strong guys are in one. Yeah.
All right.
Maybe you'll get there quicker than us.
So, in the Dane Abden boat, the first leg of this skill challenge, you're trying to basically sprint as fast as you can out to the boat. I'm assuming to get out there. So you can. You can give me an athletics check. Well, so the nature of these like skill challenges, right, is like kind of you can think of it straightforward, like, oh, I'm just going to do athletics and row my ass off out there, or maybe you can use nature and try to find like spots where there's like a current that you might be able to like get the boat in, or like even spells, think kind of openly outside the box potentially for options. And so same with Odolph, your boat, and Adelaide and Marshall. So you guys are trying to get out there, and you see him like hastily trying to do something.
Dane, you're muscle. Why don't you try muscling? And I'm gonna see. Can I do like a survival? Would that fall under survival to see, like you say, currents?
It'd be
And
more like a
whatnot?
nature roll.
It'd be a nature roll.
This is a lake, right? Not a river.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably like that type of thing would probably be harder. Like the DC would be harder for that, So there's different options.
I think our boat is going to probably be best pure muscle, straight ahead athletics.
There's only 2 of us. We're not carrying as much weight. Well, I
Right.
mean, we're probably 2 bigger guys, so
How-
we're probably carrying almost the same weight.
How are you guys? Have you guys taken off yet? I'm going to jump in your boat instead. I just get up and try to jump in your boat if you're still nearby.
Okay.
They still nearby?
I
Sorry,
felt,
guys.
I felt
gotta
like
get
we
closer.
pushed off.
Yeah, they pushed
Okay.
off.
All right, forget it. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
you
All right,
like
that's fine.
jumped out real quick, and then you realize they're too far, so you jump back in your other
Shit.
boat.
All right, let's go. Yeah.
I am going
you
to use the power of prayer to the Mother of Waters and hope
Ooh,
that
there you
some divine, not the mechanic of divine intervention, but that maybe some divine help
Okay.
might come our way and paddle like hell.
Did I meant to roll athletics also, right? Or was it?
You can.
It's
Was
kind
it
of up to
can
you.
just-
Yeah.
Well, I mean, was it the best of whoever's? You said there's a couple paddles. Okay,
There's
so
2 paddles, so yeah, if you can both.
I think, yeah, we're just
Help
gonna-
her, just keep us straight. And I just start rowing my ass off.
Yeah, so you can aid him, or you can roll it as well. So
We'll just pound it.
okay, so you guys are hauling ass. Your boat's hauling ass. The other boat.
Yeah, I guess
They're going in circles.
So Olaf is saying a prayer, and Marshall is trying to assist you with rowing. So go ahead and roll your athletics at advantage. You feel kind of like
I'll start. I'll take that.
Good. Okay. So you guys start rowing. You see now what this man kind of stands up, and you see he's got like, looks like some kind of anchor. It's a big block of like something like brick or some kind of like brick and mortar, like something heavy. He kind of picks it up, and you see there's a rope tied to it, and he kind of stands over the edge.
Oh, what's he dropping?
And he
down
says, I didn't mean to. And he seemed like trying to like get it to like throw it over the edge.
Oh shit! Is the girl tied to it?
How far away are we?
I say out loud. I kind of say so only our boat can hear it. Is the girl tied to it?
So make a perception roll, actually.
What? Who?
Adelaide, you're trying to figure out.
I'll take that.
You see the rope tied around his waist.
His waist. He's gonna kill himself. Quick, get out there.
Okay. So
He's done something terrible. Yeah.
he begins to like throw the anchor over the edge. The rope starts uncoiling.
Oh Jesus.
Okay. And as the rope goes taut, he gets pulled off the edge. And just as he's getting pulled off the edge, your boats are kind of like coming up to him. So now you see him like falling in the water. You're close enough that you can potentially jump in and stop him, or you can let him go.
Yeah, I'm trying to grab him. I'll just
We're
brute force holding on to him.
same thing. Yeah.
Okay. So you can, same with the other boat too. So different things you can do here where you could, you could jump in. You can maybe try to do an athletics to like hold on to him and swim. You can maybe do, like some kind of spell. You can potentially do like a perception to peer through the water and see if you can like find.
I grasp for him as hard as like as quick as I can. I yell for Abden to counterbalance, lean the other way.
Okay, I'm going to cheer Dane on. Say basically, Dane, the spirits have your back, and I'm basically just going to give you bardic inspiration. So you get a D8 to a roll that you want to make anytime within 10 minutes, I think.
Okay.
So you can add a D8 whenever you want.
I gotta say, I feel pretty good about that 21.
Well, but you could do it later. You could do it later.
Okay. So Dane, you grab a hold of him.
You can choose to do it after if you want to. Go ahead. Sorry.
Dane, you grab a hold of him. Like you kind of reach out to grab a hold of him. Abden, go ahead and give me athletics too. You see Dane, let's like reach out. You're trying to grab a hold of Dane to keep him from getting pulled over the edge as well.
Would that? Okay, I was gonna say, would that be an advantage because, I mean, we're working together, or
No, this is a separate
Gotcha.
thing. Okay, so
I'm giving you inspiration. Oh well.
you're struggling to like this kind of happens so fast. You're struggling to grab a hold. Dane, you grab a hold of him, but you kind of started to get pulled over as well. Olaf and Marshall, you guys see him starting to get like pulled off the boat as well.
I don't know. Maybe Marshall's going to try to assist Avden by steadying their boat by like coming up next to it and holding the side or something.
Okay, that's that could work. Maybe like a What would that
Do I have a
be?
solid grip on this guy?
You do, yeah.
Okay, because if that's the case, then I'll probably shift to a one-hand grip and try to reach back up to grab the edge of one of the two boats. Dex roll at acrobatics. I don't know if you want something particular for that. I'm just reaching up for anything because if I know I've got a solid grip on this guy, I know my strength is pretty good. I'm gonna just try to stable myself.
Yeah, I mean, so Abden he hasn't like completely released you yet. He just doesn't have a good grip on you yet. Actually, technically,
so I can just grab onto him.
Well, technically, I mean, the DC on that was 8, and he hit it. So,
I don't feel like I'm going.
You're not, but you're like kind of falling into the water.
Gotcha.
I'll scream to Odolph, can you get to the rope?
I will scramble to the rope.
Okay, you have to jump into the water because now the Bluto is in the water.
I will, as I jump into the water, I will mutter a prayer to myself and give myself guidance.
Okay. So you jump in the water. I guess maybe do a perception check to see if you can like spot the rope in this kind of murky water.
Okay. Actually, I will. Let's see. I will also do a 1d4. Definitely needed the help.
Okay. So you spot the DC on that was 13. Okay, so you spot it.
Oh, excellent.
And you see, so you have, what are you using to get the rope off?
To get the rope off? I thought the rope was, sorry, I thought the rope was in the water. Like just
it is, but are you like going to try to untie it? Or are you trying to cut it? Or what are you trying to do?
Well, I don't have any weapons on me, so I will attempt to untie it if that's possible.
Okay. So that's basically that's the second stage of this skill challenge. So you made it out there. You guys have stopped him from falling. So the third round of this skill challenge is getting him out of the water. So so you're holding onto the rope. You're trying to untie it. So you can go ahead and try to do a what would that be? Like a...
I feel like not tying was under survival under a lot of other things I've seen.
I've used sleight of hand in the past. But
yeah, that's an option too.
Yeah, you can use either one of those, whatever you feel.
Okay. For some reason, I just closed my sheet like an idiot. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Sleight of hand.
And he's like, is he submerged or can we see him untying that at all?
I have the option of
underwater.
Sleight of
They're
hand
underwater.
or survival.
Okay.
Bluto is probably half and half, and I'm not.
I'm
going
to
to
go survival. Let's just go with survival.
Yeah, I mean, actually, Bluto is. You've got a hold of his like arms. You're still out of the water holding him. Bluto is underwater, like this. Water's probably like at his forearms, maybe. Okay, yeah, the knot was terrible. It was basically you just had to pull one thing and it untied.
Awesome.
Nice.
Probably wouldn't even have held even if, yeah. Dane, you feel the slack let up, so you can try to pull, and Abden, you can pull on Dane as well.
Yeah, just yank him back into our boat.
Same thing. We're just reaching over, grabbing, and kind of pulling both of them. Kind of.
Okay, go ahead
Same
and
thing.
do a athletics.
Is that athletics at that point, or is that like an acrobatic? Because I'm kind of two of them.
It's
I
probably
don't know if that
just
matters.
advantage athletics for me to roll at this point since he's assisting me.
Yeah, you can assist him and then just let him roll his athletics if you want.
Yeah.
You always
Perfect.
got that D8 if you want it. Yeah. Oh, you're fine though.
Cool. Yeah, Dane, with Abden kind of pulling on Dane's legs. Dane, you just kind of hoist Bluto up.
I'm gonna do one thing real quick. I'm gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna cast Uncanny Avoidance on Dane in case this guy wants to lash out at him for any reason. Don't know.
Okay.
Don't know if this guy's gonna do it.
Well, Dane, as you kind of pull him up, he he's coughing up some water, spewing out some water. Why didn't you just let me drown?
Because then we can't find out why you're trying to kill yourself, you schmuck.
I deserve it.
That's not good enough.
Where's Arabelle?
I gave her up for luck.
What does that
Jesus
mean?
Christ, Bluto. I'm sorry. Let's see. Sunni's. What I need a better saying. By the 9 gods, Bluto. What do you mean? By the 9 hells, probably. Yeah, there you go.
I'm like halfway between an arm bar and like patting the water out as I
I took her to the lake spirit for good luck.
That seems to have worked out well for you. Who's the lake spirit?
I don't rightly know. I just know if you take things and put it in front of the cave and leave it, you're supposed to get good luck. And it's shite. I haven't caught a damn thing.
So maybe she hasn't accepted the offer. Where's this cave? Take us there.
It's there now.
He kind of points along the north shore.
Perhaps Arabella's still okay.
It's over there.
I just pick up the paddle and start kind of going that way best I can.
I look to Odolph. I assume you got back in the boat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Odolph, he seemed to be telling us the truth.
What would be my take on him?
You can roll an insight.
Thank you. I somehow have closed my thing again.
Come
Perhaps
on, slacker.
I was like,
Well,
somebody
they
look at
start-
his boat.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Perhaps we should go look in his boat while they get going. Yeah, we'll go look in his boat.
Nope.
Ah, shit.
He's good. He's all good.
Okay.
He looks. I mean, I will tell you, with that roll, even though you rolled a 1, you still got a 7 on it. He's obviously like drunk. It's 6 a.m.
At this time in the morning, that's hard to do.
Still
Yeah, he's been
drunk.
traveling. It's actually 7, but he is drunk. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a look in his boat as they get going, and we'll catch up.
Okay. In his boat,
Marshall
He's-
hops in his boat and starts poking around.
there's a like a growler of some kind of
Shitty ale or something, yeah.
shitty ale. The fishing pole. You do see like a burlap bag.
Yeah, he looks in it. That's the kind of That's the kind of stuff he does.
It
right?
was it's empty, but it does look like
would it hold
It's a
would it hold a girl?
A bag big enough to carry a girl.
Jesus.
What kind of bait are you using? Maybe that's why you're not catching anything, you idiot.
Right. It has nothing to do with luck. Yeah.
He left his bait in front of the cave.
All right. If he finds nothing else, he'll just jump back in the boat and we'll follow the other one.
okay. It's over. Just head north. I think it's. See those 2 trees that kind of look like they're going like this. It's over there by that, I think.
Toss me that sack.
Fine. Yeah, Marshall grabbed it.
Pluto's now in the sack.
Very good.
I like it.
He doesn't fight you. He kind of
Too
just puts his
drunk
head
to.
down. He doesn't seem
defeated.
happy about what.
Yep,
yeah.
But what's
All
he
right.
gonna do?
So you start rowing. Go ahead and who's kind of leading? I guess which boat is in front?
Well,
I
they
kind of
beat
took
us.
off first
They're
because
going.
they were investigating ish. So I guess we're kind of the lead boat.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception roll for those in the lead boat to see if you can spot the entrance of the cave.
Normal.
There we go.
Nice.
Right there.
Yeah. So you do see the entrance of the cave. There is a part where the shore, there's like a kind of a sandy shore, and then there's like a probably 20 to 25 feet tall like rocky cliff that goes along the shoreline, and along one spot you see where like that kind of just juts in into like a little inlet. So you see that, and there's like kind of a log that goes across it, kind of across the top. PCs.
So we can just get up that little bank type of.
Well, you don't even have to actually. There's a spot along. You can park your boats along the shore here. Let me get you on the map. And all right, activate. Actually, hold on. I need to set the.
Seems that I have like no vision.
Limit.
And I have some weird icon on me. Oh, okay. Well, doesn't help.
Any change?
Nope. I have some like head with a brain or something icon on it or something.
Is that concentration?
I don't think so.
I just see my icon.
Yeah, it's on the same.
Yeah, same.
Oh, I have concentrating.
That
Right.
is-
I shouldn't be concentrating. Okay, this uncanny avoidance is gone. I just got rid of it. Never mind.
Okay. All right. So you see like a little entrance to the cave here.
Just move with caution.
I don't know how to get rid of it. I don't know. Whatever.
Okay, get out of the boat.
Okay.
And just start searching around, like the area for just whatever I can see that footprints or any type of evidence of anything.
Yeah,
I'll
you can
walk
do a
up to you,
survival
kind
look
of give
for
you a
footprints.
nice little, kind of like a friendly pat on the back, shoulder, and give you guidance.
I'm going to make sure that both of the boats are semi-well beached, just far enough apart that both of their lead lines are tied to Bluto, and he really can't move very far.
Okay.
The smart one.
One rope tied to the top of the sack, one rope tied to the bottom of the sack, and he's just laid out between the two boats.
He'll be fine.
Survival. Okay. So you see, you do see some footprints. There's like some like human footprints, which you can assume it's probably Bluto's maybe when he dropped off Arabelle. And there's like a kind of an indentation where like something was like laying down, like a body.
Mm-hmm. Bastard.
She must have been here.
Shall we? Does it look dark in the cave? Obviously.
Yes.
What are we going to see in there?
Do you guys
cast
hear
light on the pommel of my
anything,
hammer.
by the way?
Yeah, we hear like some
Like
creepy like
Caves.
atmospheric stuff.
sound,
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't know why I don't. Anything I'm streaming from YouTube, I
No.
don't hear for some
No
reason.
music. No.
But it's like drippy, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely like an ambient sound.
Okay, cool.
Um,
As long as you guys can hear, that's all I care.
Yeah.
who's got
Is this
light?
inlet? Is that deep water or is that like ankle deep type?
About ankle deep. Well, kind of in the center, it's probably more like knee deep, but along the edge, it's probably. Yeah, so you kind of make your way down into this little cave entrance here, and
This, obviously.
let me pause this real quick because I want to change the as you enter the cave. It's dark.
Yeah, who's got light, y'all?
Negative.
There we go.
I do not.
Where the hell?
Oh, wait a
did
second.
that-
Hold on. Let me check my shit. I think I might have a torch.
I have light cast on my hammer.
Oh,
Yeah, I have a torch.
was that intentional? Ice on mine?
Yeah,
What's
I
that?
saw that I was supposed to make a dex saving throw
Yeah. Is that?
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. Yeah.
for light being cast on me.
I cast light on myself, and you may have been in the
God
same
damn it.
square as me, so it may
Oh,
have
I
triggered
see.
on everyone.
Yeah. So let's kill.
Where is everybody?
I didn't realize everything was stacked.
Kill that.
So,
So you can you cast light on yourself, right?
I cast light on like kind of like I did before on one of the previous lights. Like at the
Okay,
very
so you've
bottom of my
got
hammer,
light
like my
cantrip.
maul.
Why don't I see? Oh, we're all in the same square. Is that
So
right?
I think that's what happened. Is I think we were all in the
No, I can't see anybody else.
I think we're all in the
everyone
same
see- Oh, no,
square.
I see. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
there's-
okay.
I
I
think
just
there's-
Yeah.
pushed
There's.
the-
I put like a little
A light
invisible
barrier.
wall
Oh,
there.
okay,
I
okay,
see.
okay.
Okay, cool.
I
so
will
it's
fire
just a
up-
regular dex then? Is
No,
that
you don't
what
have to
that
do
is?
anything.
Don't even just
Oh,
cancel
gotcha,
cancel that
gotcha,
screen. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Just
That's
move
if I
forward
have-
a couple
if-
squares. You'll see. Yeah. There you go.
If I had
Got
like
it.
cast
Okay.
light on you and you didn't want it to happen, do you have the dex save option to like
Right.
get out of me touching you
Yeah.
to not have it
Okay.
cast on you?
I
It
got
just
it.
happened that like we were kind of stacked up, so it counted it as me casting it on everybody, even though I was
Okay.
casting on myself.
Okay. So as you guys enter into this cave, you hear.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, see you guys.
And in front of you, there's like this pool of water that you see like this kind of misty green haze over this pool of water.
Can we get a boat in here?
It is not big enough for a boat to come through.
Okay.
That looks bad.
It's,
Are we
there's a
standing
ripe, like
in
a
water?
what's that?
Are we standing in water? Sorry.
Currently,
quite.
no.
Okay.
Water right there, yeah.
But there's water up ahead. Okay.
And there's just like this kind of stale, stagnant smell that just kind of really kind of assaults your nose.
What did Bluto said it was the lady of a lake, or what did he say was here?
He called it the spirit of the lake.
Yeah. Okay. Who knows? Whatever. That could mean anything. Do you see any evidence of what's here? I point to the ground. I don't necessarily look. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
Abden, you can. Are you talking to Abden or no?
not- Yeah, sure.
Let
'cause
me
I'm
take a
not
look.
skilled at this.
Yeah, you can do a survival. Well, yeah, do another survival.
Survival.
Yes.
You see like obvious tracks of some sort of like something big that kind of slides in and out through the mud.
Hmm.
So bigger than us, obviously.
Yeah, I mean it's quite large. I mean, you can see some tracks, you just can't, you don't know what they are. They're just large and like you know, it's big and it kind of slides, maybe, you know, you're seeing like slide marks in and out of this like kind of pool of
I'll
stagnant
telekinetically
water.
I'll telekinetically grab like a small pebble behind me and like kind of just toss it into the water, maybe to that square.
Yep.
Do we notice anything?
Yeah. There's no other sound. Just yeah. No movement that you can see. Just you see the ripples, like where your rock landed. You see the ripples kind of go out, and then it kind of reflects off the wall, and it kind of creates like its crisscross pattern of waves that are kind of, and eventually they kind of calm down, and then the pool goes still again.
Is there another rock around?
Yeah.
I pick up a rock and cast light on it, transfer it from my hammer to the rock.
Oh, hand it to me. I'll float it out there.
I was going to throw it, but that works just as well.
Yeah, I'll
hand it over.
telekinetically move it out 30 feet. That's what my mage hand can do.
Okay. I need. I'll just use this for right now. 30 feet?
Yeah. Does that
Right.
give us any more light down in the corridor?
I want that.
This cave is on fire.
Which direction? There's a tunnel that goes off to the left, and then a tunnel goes off to the right.
Well, we can't see any further.
It's not giving. Look, we see the icon, but the icon's not a light source for us.
Oh, it's not. Okay. We'll do this.
The light source is still centered on me, it seems.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn none. You don't see the light on that currently?
No.
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 All right. We'll do this. Light picker, light cantrip, close. Now you should see it, right?
Well, but it's
No,
not
It's
giving anything
lit up,
further.
like it's giving off light, but I think because our fog of war hasn't been lifted from our character tokens moving up enough, it hasn't like blasted
Oh
out
yeah,
our fog
because
of war.
you have a limited.
Yeah, I can only see as far as thereabouts.
So would that is it we cannot see farther because of the lack of light, or is it because we just can't see farther than that? I mean, I'd imagine.
I think
we
it's a
can see farther than
limitation
30
on
feet.
Foundry.
I think it's a game.
Well, I mean, I can
Are you
set it.
fixing
I mean,
Can we just drag ourselves out there for a second to look?
I can
I
do.
don't-
Let me do this. I mean, I'll
Yeah.
set.
There we go. There we go.
Yep.
That's cool. That helps. And then whatever. I mean, from over this angle. Yeah. Okay. So if you come peek over here, you can see that it goes. There's a place to. There's dry land both directions.
Right.
Can we walk along the edge here to stay out of the water?
That was going to be my question.
Potentially. I'm gonna get this lighting thing right because it's bugging me. Because you should. I mean, it's technically darkness, so you guys are gonna have no vision at all. Only whatever light source.
Yeah, I think we may need a backup light source.
It seems
everyone.
like it's
So-
operating as a light source. It's just, I think originally it was the fog of war concept
Yeah.
that was kind of throwing us off.
So right now you should be able to see the. Yeah, you should be able to see up to the range of the light source, right?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see out to there, and then because of my angle, I can only see to that.
Yeah,
line.
I can
But
see the dry land right there. I mean, we
Yeah.
could trade places if you want to look.
No, that's fine.
No, I think it worked. I think you're
Just
right. It was
mechanics.
the fog of war. Yeah.
Does anybody else have a lantern or torch?
I have a torch and I fired it up.
Oh, you did. Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
is your icon have it on?
You want a torch on?
Yeah. Yeah. How do I do? Do I do that myself or?
I can do it for you.
Cool.
Okay, I didn't know if I had
Alright.
any control
Good,
over
good
that.
to have two light sources. There we go.
Yeah,
All
but,
right.
on my hotbar, I have a light picker as
Yeah, light picker. Yeah.
That's
You
right. Should we try to climb out there and over?
Well, here's our problem: is I don't think this cave's getting any lighter, and we don't know what the hell's in there that lives in the darkness.
Yeah, but Arabelle's in there and she's in danger.
I understand, but we are severely at a disadvantage with an enemy that is clearly larger than us and at home.
But what are you going to do? You're going to let Arabelle die as we wait?
We don't know that she's alive.
We don't know that she's dead. The longer we wait, the more chance that she'll be dead.
And the less chance I have of dying by not taking a risk that is I feel bad for the little girl.
It's more important that we bring this place hope. If we don't, we will never get home.
What's more important is my life.
Yeah, you'll be stuck here if you don't do anything.
I'm gonna be dead if I. This
Well.
just is. I'm not against all of this. The little girl is important.
All right,
But-
Optin, you can stay here if you like. I'm going to try to climb out. It's time for someone to show some
Balls.
cojones. Yeah. No, cool. I love it. This is great. Yeah.
Okay, you can attempt a
Yeah.
climb out on the rock.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead, and I need an athletics check.
Is there a stick laying around here?
Is there any way to like do a?
Or if I go back to the log that we climbed over, I
Can it
grab a
be
stick.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
You can grab a stick, yeah.
I'm going to go grab a stick and put the end of the stick in the water.
Okay. It's trying to see how deep it is, you mean?
Depth doesn't do anything. It seems like everybody's afraid to put their feet in the water, like because of the greenish haze that was going on. Is there an obvious sizzle reaction coming from the stick, like I'm sticking it in acid or something
I
like
can
that?
pull out one of my arrows, and I'll just plop it in right in front of us.
Okay. Yeah, you stick it in. No. Yeah, you pull it out. It stinks, but it doesn't seem that deep. I mean, it's probably, goes up about half your arrow.
Take the
maybe.
stick, take the stick or the arrow back up, and we're not seeing like a char or a disintegration effect of any kind on them.
No.
Okay, first of all, so like as I'm kind of stepping out there before I'm committing, I'm also like using a little deception to like show that I'm not hesitant, right? Anyway,
Not
but,
scared.
Yeah, right. Okay. But is there any element to it being more about balance as opposed to athletics?
Do I see
You know
that
what
he's
I mean?
not scared? Give me that deception roll.
Oh, sure. I'll be happy to. I'll be happy to. Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Adelaide, for some reason, appears to be like heroic right now.
Yeah. Is there any way that like this is a balance issue as opposed to like a strength issue?
The walls are very damp. It's more of like just sheer gripping onto rocks.
Oh, Jesus, that sucks. I am not good at athletics.
Or swimming through this water.
Well, I gotta show some. Here we go. Athletics it is. You ready? I still have my reroll if I need it. Yes.
Nice job.
Yeah. So you're gripping onto these rocks. You're somehow holding on. You start to make your way out, and the smell
Yeah.
of this water is just burning your eyes. Like it just
Oh.
smells so disgusting. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Would I be able to, smelling this, would I be able to make any kind of roll to ascertain whether it's
Oh, that was almost a 20.
poisonous or acidic, or if it's like
You're
just
not
or
sure.
glean anything? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, you're not sure. Adelaide, this smell is really bothering you.
Oh no,
You are
exhausted.
No.
You take 3 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah, thanks. I quit. Yeah.
You are poisoned.
Ooh, okay.
Oh no.
You want to throw that on? Okay, so what does that do? I'll look it up. Whatever.
It gives you disadvantage to disadvantage to ability checks
Oh,
and
Jesus.
attack rolls.
Okay, well, I don't attack much anyway, so.
Yeah.
Ability checks disadvantage still. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's keep going.
Okay.
I feel an
You
on
see-
theme with you.
Adelaide just like you see her like climbing, and you're watching her, and you see like tears starting to like well up in her eyes, and she's just like like coughing.
Come back. This is not wise.
No.
But Adelaide, you can see there is right there the water ends, and from where
Yeah.
you're seeing here, you can also see the water ends there.
I'm going. I got to show these men that you got to have cojones.
You
Okay,
What's
so
that?
yeah,
Yours
you
are just
can-
on the inside. I'm
What
right.
Do
I'm
I quite make it with that 19 throw?
oh.
Dane, it does not bother you.
What? Interesting.
I will
I
follow.
don't know what your issue is. It stinks, sure, but
Yeah, it stinks, but it's
I just
No issue. As I'm like tearing, up.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I just face palm and realize that I guess we're going. What is that? Do I just move normal and then?
yeah. You
roll
may,
that?
once you're in the water, just go ahead and do a Constitution saving throw.
I mean, I guess unless you could like Dex climb your way across the entire wall.
Constitution.
Even Adelaide, you could see she was out of the water, and it affected her too. Just the smell.
I'm sorry. Is that a saving throw or an ability check?
Saving throw.
I'm gonna scoot the light this way. I can't. I don't have.
Abden, it gets to you as well. You are poisoned.
Can I scoot the light right here, Ernie?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Whoa, what's that? That looks awesome.
Well,
Yeah,
I will follow suit.
yeah. Marshall's gonna follow as well. He's gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
Saves Constitution. No.
Nice.
You
Okay.
motherfuckers.
Oh my god!
Hold off.
You
you are
Fucking
also-
poisoned. Thank God I don't attack.
So you do see like a pile of just there's like coins, and you can see like daggers. You can
Wow.
see, but it's like covered in some kind of muck.
Wow.
But you also hear the noise
From
and-
behind us or this way?
and in that direction, and you see coming from the cave a large creature. How do I?
Is it an alien?
Yeah, right.
A xenomorph?
Instant death. Yeah, that thing.
I'd like to, as soon as I see this, well, actually, the moment, I'd like to maybe hold an action for, yeah, I'll hold the action because I don't know, I can't probably have a good line
Oh.
of sight of what's happening.
Oh,
That's not a girl's arm, I hope.
Oh, it's a person's arm though.
It's
like a
yeah,
tongue.
it's not. It doesn't actually have it. That's just the image.
Actually,
I,
it's a toothpick hanging.
I
outside.
probably don't have good line of sight, but the noise and everything, it sounding so close, I'd like to hold a bless as soon as I see it, and I will bless the group once things goes if we engage.
Well, you see it starting to peek out from the cave there.
Oh, okay.
And so pretty much all of you now, we should roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Initiative.
No active combat encounter.
First thing I will do is bless the fuck out of everyone.
Nice.
Bless the fuck out of you. Bless the fuck out of you.
Bless the baby.
Bless the fuck out of you. It is
All right.
too bad you cannot bless and bane.
Oh, at the same
Yeah.
time. Oh, is it it's blessed?
Two concentrations.
Both
It
are
is, yeah.
concentrations. I mean, it's a great mechanic. I mean, it's definitely
Right.
well worth it, but it's this is
Yeah,
why you
Raven, I
need
hope-
2 clerics.
I hope your rolls stay fucking excellent tonight.
There was shit on some of the early ones, but
Awesome.
Is it
All
high
right.
to low or low to high?
Hi.
Yeah, hi. All right. So Dane, you see the large creature making its way out of the cave, and you see that it's looking at you guys, and looks like it's about to come after you guys.
Yeah.
All right. I'm actually not doing too bad.
He's just going for it. I'm glad I brought him
yeah. I
here.
mean, what else?
Yeah.
What else are you supposed to do at this point? So, everyone run!
Right.
Back to the water.
I'm assuming that's a hit.
Oh, I think you had everybody else targeted.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be
I
a
got
problem.
hit by them all.
How do you target again? I got to change that reticle thing.
Oh, I've got to turn that.
Oh, you hit us all. That's awesome. That little graphic. Oh, here they all go. There you go.
Is this a little
what'd you-
wall?
Shift target. There it is. It was a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
All right.
Uh,
Let me just
Yeah, so
close that, and I'll just re-roll the hit.
That hits too.
yeah, there
There
you
you
go.
better.
Were you asking if this was a wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's just kind of a rocky. You can, you probably can't quite see him from where you're at.
Yeah.
All right. So Dane, you just slug him with your
2
maul.
attacks. Yes. Level 5. That's awesome.
Second attack hits.
Gotta love that great weapon mastery.
Just pow, slams him with the maul. All right. Anything else?
No, that was it. I was trying to remember where the next turn thing was on the. Yep, there it is.
Okay, Abden.
All right. I want to get into sight, so I want to move. I'm hoping I can see him from here.
Yep.
Perfect. All right. I'm
So-
going to go ahead.
Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to target the creature. If you, what's the shortcut key on it?
Shift click.
Shift
Yeah,
click on
shift
him?
left click.
Oh, that's it.
Shift left click is.
Okay,
not
so now
very
he's
much.
targeted.
On the left side of your screen, make sure you have the bullseye, like the
Okay.
arrow thing.
I got
targeting
that.
selected first, then
Okay,
shift left
I got
click
it.
on him.
Oh, cool. Okay.
There we go.
I don't even think you need to have the bullseye thing. I think you can just.
You do.
Yeah, you
There's
don't
a-
even need to do shift click if you've got the bullseye.
Yeah, if you got the bullseye, you can just click it. But there is a shortcut key.
Yeah, it was a
to-
shift
Yeah, what's
click.
the shortcut?
Oh, let's see.
Oh, just click it. You have the
Targets.
targeting done. Yeah, you said something about that shortcut one last time, but I couldn't remember it.
Is it middle mouse? No. There's a way to do it.
Shit, what's happened? I have the middle mouse selected. Anyway, what? Yeah. Cool.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark. Do I just click that here and it activates, or
Hunter's
I'm just
Mark.
unfamiliar with how to do this part of the system, so my apologies.
So that's a spell. So if you click the icon.
Okay, the die. Okay, cast spell.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast it as a second level 2, second level.
Okay.
Cast.
Okay, so now until the spell ends, you deal an extra I think it's supposed to
Shouldn't it have? Would it have? That's not a savings throw, is it? That is just isn't that an
No.
automatic?
Yeah,
It works no matter what.
yeah. Within range, mystical mark. Query until the spell ends. You deal one extra 1d6 damage. Target. Whenever you hit with the weapon, you have advantage of any wisdom and
Okay, so you
perception or survival.
so you don't so you may want to retcon this because you don't get the increased damage until 3rd or 4th level. Oh wait,
That's
at higher levels when you
On a
cast
solo
the spell.
ends, you would deal an extra d6.
Yeah, it should just.
Yeah, so when you
What spell
cast a
slot
spell
do
at
you
a
use?
3rd or 4th level, you maintain your concentration on spell for up to 8 hours. So I don't think you get anything
Yeah,
by
so it's gonna
casting
last
it
an hour.
Right.
Okay, so
It's-
then
At standard level, it's a 1 hour cast.
I thought the bonus of it was it just added more damage. Like
No, there will
Nope,
be some
not the
spells
same.
that do that, but that particular one does not.
Okay, so
So I can retcon that. So if you wanted to cast it, just keep it at 1st.
okay, first level.
Yeah, there's casting at higher levels depends on the spell. Sometimes it's more damage, sometimes it's longer duration, sometimes it's multiple targets.
Right.
It's all you have to look into the add down lower where it says at higher levels. It'll tell you what it does, and that one's just you get
And
8
that's-
hours instead of 1.
Okay, so I just read it wrong.
I need to
Okay,
make a
so-
note because I'm gonna automate this so it gives you
Yeah.
like a way to do that. I thought I did that.
Well,
but-
yeah, it just gave me the option to do one or
Kind of-
two if that's what you meant.
Click
First
is there
level.
like an effect button to click that to put it on the enemy?
yeah.
So
Make sure
yeah, once
Put
I
on
clicked that,
concentration, too.
then I have to hit either normal or critical hit here. So I don't. And then is it just because I'm going to shoot it with my bow, obviously?
Well, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna attack it now. You're gonna
Okay.
do your attack.
Yep.
So you still have them targeted. So now you can just hit your.
Keep the hunter's mark thing to the side for now. Because
Okay,
if you
so
hit, then you'll hit the damage.
I understand now. Okay. And then I'm just using my. My apologies, guys.
Oh no,
That's
it's
fine.
fine.
No
No, sure.
worries, buddy.
If you go to your inventory, you
so
should have the bow.
Yep, with the
And then-
arrows already loaded.
Yeah, and on the icon on the bow, same thing. That turns to a die roll when you mouse over it.
Should have done that. Did it not roll? Oh, there it is.
No, it like
Normal.
if you.
Yeah, it'll give you
Oh,
a
now you hit
secondary
the
box
attack.
screen to ask you what.
So we're going normal.
There you go.
Yep.
Cool. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that'll do.
Okay, so now you can roll damage. So click on damage. Or
Critical.
may I-
Yeah.
and then
Longbow
the
damage
critical-
roll. So that's a
You'll do-
critical.
Critical. Okay.
Yes.
And then you're
Oh,
gonna
badass.
do
The critical on the hunter's mark as well.
Hunter's Mark critical.
Awesome.
Okay.
Nice.
So this.
It's a pretty good opening salvo.
beats us now,
Yeah.
and then you see Avden. Like, what's your Hunter's Mark? Is it anything visual that you do for that, or no?
Yes, I think it's.
This is flavor text. What do you want it to do?
Yeah, flavor text. What do you want the other people to see?
I just kind of hold my hand and as I draw back, just
Okay.
kind of my own little trance type thing as I aim and just let
Okay.
it fly.
And you loose, and the arrow just strikes this creature kind of like right in the face, like right next to like Dane. You swing and hit it, and then you just see this arrow just go thunk. All right, and now you also have your second attack, right?
Yes. Just rinse and repeat, right?
Yep. Do another attack. That one you shoot and it just careens off the wall. You just were so excited on your last shot. You draw your other arrow and you shoot and it's king, king, hits off the wall. All right. So on the combat tracker, you can just hit next. And Odolph, you're up.
All right, I will. Oh, damn it! I had you guys pre-targeted. I believe you're all within 30 feet of me. If I'm not, I will move. But I will cast. Ah, shit.
Bless.
Yeah, I'm gonna bless. I was almost thinking about baning, but I'm gonna bless it. Hey, bless you. Think is that did that go through okay? And I think can I see, do I have line of sight of the creature at the moment, or do I need to move or anything?
You can kind of make out, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will hobble. Oh,
Okay.
I guess I got a target as well. There we go. And spells hobble. You know I gotta hobble somebody.
Nice.
Next time. I'm gonna stay. I think I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Okay. Marshall, you guys
I
want
mean, he's
Marshall to
going to
do?
just go in there and start attacking, right? Although he can't make. Oh, he's got like dash as a bonus action.
So he's at 30 right there.
Oh, that was 30. Great. He'll slash at it, right? With the single hand and an offhand to get his
Yeah, he's got a
damage.
So he'll do his rapier. Okay, that hits. And then he'll do his short sword offhand attack, which misses.
Awesome. Also, he'll get his sneak attack on that.
And he's going to use a bonus action to.
Well, wasn't that the offhand bonus action?
Yeah, it was off. Yeah, you're right. Okay. The Gitrog. It looks very damaged. It is going to attempt to.
Oh.
Let's see. I think it's going to target Dane. It's going to open up its mouth and lash out at Dane with his tongue. Misses.
Nice.
It is going to attempt to bite Dane. Did that hit? $26. So what's your AC with that? That AC 26 is what I would hit.
Oh, you would hit 26.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, that was actually kind of neat. The just so you, I don't know if you added a mod because that was totally different. It popped up on my screen saying that I was hit, and I have the choice of what of my reactive spells.
Oh, that's
I can
cool.
use, but it didn't tell me
That's
what the
very
roll
cool.
was.
Nice.
So I have to
That's
pick
cool.
without knowing whether or not it's going to miss.
Yeah.
So yeah, then I
That's
just,
cool.
Yeah, because that's different than it was before. Like I used to see what the roll was, and then I would know whether or
But I
not.
was wondering why I didn't see the attack.
Yeah.
And it was waiting for you probably.
It was waiting for me to say what I wanted to do without telling me
Yeah.
whether or not a +5 was going to make it miss. Because I with it's a 21. It looks like chainmail plus shield. Yeah,
And that's
okay.
how the spell's supposed to work. You're not
yeah,
supposed to know.
I'm not
the
supposed
roll.
to know. Like, I can't get to like
Yeah.
cherry pick whether or not I'm gonna. I know this is gonna be effective,
Right.
so I'll use
Yeah,
it. I
that's
know
cool.
it's not, so I won't.
Nice.
So yeah, 21.
Wow.
And then therefore, yeah, it should hit.
Okay, so crunches down on you, Dane. Now it is going to attempt to swallow you.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
I'm assuming contested.
do I have
see.
a reaction?
So this is a you can
Nope.
attempt a strength or dex save. Let me see if it'll actually. Nope, that was not what I wanted to do. Okay, go ahead and roll either a strength or dex save.
Oh, this is awesome.
Yeah, what do I have
14.
for the other?
Oh,
Bardic is D68.
it's been past
D-
10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Lies.
Yeah.
DC
Let me just double
14.
check that that's 10 minutes.
Yeah, if it is over
Yep,
10
yep,
minutes.
10 minutes. That
Okay.
is. Yep. Yeah. I'm just checking that's what the duration was.
So Dane, you're fighting with all your might, but the Gitrog, you just feel yourself like starting to like slide down its throat. So you are swallowed.
Am I?
Oh, God.
You
Okay, never
are.
I wasn't sure if I had inspiration or not. It looked like it was at 0.
You should.
I clicked on it. It didn't give any indications. I thought it was lit up first, then I clicked on it. Now it's not, but I didn't see any.
Oh, I think you just. I think it just uses it. So
Gotcha.
you can. So you can use your inspiration if you want to roll that.
Yep. May as well.
There
That's
you go.
better. Okay, Dane, you start to feel yourself being swallowed, but you put your maul up and just kind of block it from swallowing and push yourself back out. All right. Adelaide, you're up.
All right, I'll get to where I can see it better. And I'm going to call forth this spirit that's been kind of following me, that's been like over my shoulder, you know? The tail of the beguiler. I don't know how to like send it to this. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or take psychic damage, blah, 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 and potentially more. So, as the spirit potentially manifests itself and like charges from maybe over my shoulder towards it and starts to, you know, swarm around it, do I get a sense like who the spirit is?
Nothing is triggering anything yet on that.
Okay, cool. All right, so it needs to make a wisdom saving throw, and I don't know how to make it, force it to do that, because I don't think we've coded it yet.
Did I not code it?
I don't see it for these new ones. Tale of the Beguiler, or maybe you haven't given them to me yet.
That's not new. It's not on your sheet?
I don't see it. No.
Under feature?
Correct.
So Beguiler. How about now?
Oh, now it's. Yeah, give me the 8 one too. Give me the, which one is that? That is.
Traveler?
While you're at it, real. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Okay.
you
Cool.
already
So
have
how
that.
do I do that? Okay. So I have to target the guy, and then bam. Okay. Let's try it. Did that give him a? Did it prompt you to make a wisdom saving
target
throw?
must succeed on wisdom saving throw. Take.
Okay.
No, it didn't. But I'll do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
What's the DC?
Ah, shit.
Probably
Oh, the
lower than that.
Yeah. Damn it. Oh, well, that would have been such a good one. Oh, well. Okay. So that's gone. Bonus action. I think I got nothing. I'll determine another tail. Might as well. Here it goes.
Okay.
Did it do it?
You got to roll on the table.
Okay, there it is. Okay, got it. Okay, I'll take that. All right, that's my turn.
All right. Back to Dane. Maul hits.
Kill that motherfucker.
So Dane's just whacking the shit out of this thing. Big creature just taking hit after hit.
Nice.
Ow.
I am severely annoyed at this thing trying to swallow me.
Action.
So wait, that's not what I was looking for.
Action surge. That was a
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for.
All right. 2 more attacks. That hits Dane, just slamming this creature.
I just yell, I love this guy.
Yeah. Nice to have him on board here.
Thank God we have some DPS.
Yes.
Thank God these rolls from this guy tonight. Hell yeah.
Pretty much single-handedly taking the thing down. Holy shit.
Dane is just slamming this thing, and it's looking really rough right now.
All right, that was it.
Nice.
All right, Abden, you see Dane just walloping this creature.
Hunter's mark stays on, right?
Yeah,
Or is
It
that-
1
does,
hour.
yeah.
And even if you kill the enemy that you hit with it, you can transfer it to a next enemy
Transfer.
as long as it's within time frame.
Right, yeah. I'm just going to let him fly.
Okay. Arrow
damage
strikes
roll.
true.
Nice.
That's
Just
not
gotta-
critical, though, right?
Correct.
Or okay.
You got to roll nat 20.
All right.
Yeah, that time I don't have
Yeah,
the
that
extra.
Hunter's Mark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how
you
do
can
I?
keep doing it. Hunter's Mark is still there. You got
Yeah,
to
but
click
it's-
on Hunter's Mark.
So I have,
don't
but it's not
consume
going
the
to.
Go to.
So that's where I messed up because I think that arrow was clicked and I didn't realize.
No, it's fine. Go to your spell book,
Okay.
and on
It's-
Hunter's Mark, click on the name of it. It'll drop down your info on it, and then there's a damage button.
Damage button. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, gotcha. Good call.
It shouldn't be 2d6. Okay. Okay, that was weird. Why did it say 2d6 for a second?
Okay. How do you want to do this, Abden? What?
Nice. Nice.
I want to let the first arrow fly, and I do my. I see as that one's flying, and it's gonna hit him, and I just pull an arrow and I charge at him, stick him right, run up, run past these guys and just stick him
Yeah,
right,
you see
right
you
between
see-
the eyes.
It's starting to stumble, and you're just running up, and you're not even shooting, and you just jab it right into its head as it's falling to the ground. Okay.
Do you guys just see a big 0 in the place where it was?
I see a big blood spot.
It's kind of like I don't have
My targeting reticle's still there, but yeah, there's. That's,
Am I the only one that
kinda
sees the
weird.
blood splitting?
I see it now.
Should-
I
after
can
you
I can
said
see it
popped
now.
up.
Yeah, you should see blood.
I think there's a little bit of lag sometimes with that kind of stuff.
That's too cool.
Yeah.
So the creature now is fallen to the ground, and sounds of the cave return.
I'm going
What
to.
the fuck?
Yeah, I think I just did Tale of the Traveler. I'm going to bestow it on myself.
Okay.
I think.
Do I need to end turn or anything, or does it not matter anymore?
I think we're out of
no,
combat
okay.
at the moment, so
Oh, okay. I didn't.
So, whatever, I have that on myself. And I don't know. We have to find her. Oh, now that blood stain appeared.
you
I'll,
have to get close enough.
I'll,
You'd be able to smell it.
can I scoot the light can I scoot the light, kind of like right here?
While
As you
they're
do that-
investigating that, I'll investigate the pile, but whatever. Go do you think?
As you move the light, you can now kind of look in this room, and inside this room over here, and there's like a nest, and you see like a smaller version of that creature sitting in the nest.
Are we still in turn order, or are we in free motion?
Free motion.
Let's go. Yeah. I kind of run in there. And I look for this girl. Is she in there? I don't know
She is
what
not.
Dane's doing.
So Dane just runs up to this creature. Takes it.
Nice.
All right. All right, we'll do roll initiatives here.
Oh boy.
I love this guy.
Surprise attack gone wrong.
Can I give myself the Tale of the Traveler, Ernie? How do I? Is it coded or no?
Yeah, it should be coded. Did you cast it? There.
There's no damage. Oh, okay, cool. All right, cool. I just did that to myself. Okay, cool. It's done. Where does it put temporary hit points?
It's like a blue bar on there. You see it. Of
Oh,
your-
okay, I see. Cool. Yep.
Marshall. Okay. Adelaide, you're up.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, he just slammed out that thing. Are you? This, like, how big is this thing?
It's like the size of a large dog, like a Saint Bernard or something.
It's not big enough to swallow me, and I'm not letting it get big enough to swallow me.
We sure it can't be. We sure it can't be tamed.
What are you gonna do? Let it follow you around until it's that big as the other one? Just kill it.
I'm gonna give Dane uncanny avoidance if it lashes out at him. Okay, did it give it to him? I don't. Does it like do an effect on him at all? Whatever. It's not going to. The whatever attacks it next is going to have disadvantage, and I'll just back up.
Poor Marshall.
Okay, I need to code that too.
Well, okay, cool, and that's what I do. Like, I said my piece. See what happens.
Okay. Marshall is up. Marshall is going to 15 run up, and he's going to. God, I wish I could remember that.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Oh, maybe it's double right click. Maybe I can't do it as a GM though.
I'll
Try double right clicking. See if it targets it.
Yes.
Yeah, there. Okay, cool. So I can't do it as a GM.
Yeah, that
though.
did it. That's cool. That's awesome to have.
I have
That's
to
great
have
to
to
have.
target because I right click does different things for GM. So okay, so he is going to. Damn it. He's going to attack with his rapier.
Ooh.
misses. He's going to offhand.
Though I guess it's like acidic and shit, so that's not the nicest pet to have.
That hits. Short sword damage. He can do sneak attack with that, though.
Yep.
Nice.
Boom. Okay. Oops, I don't know why I did that. All right. Dane.
Are there any other eggs around?
No.
Okay. I was going to say, because I intentionally step on them if there are, but.
Awesome. Oh, there's one.
So your first hit just slams into this creature. Ah! Abden, you are up.
Show you what I did to your mommy. Oh,
Can you move that hunter's
can I?
mark? You can move it,
Yeah,
can't
can
you?
I transfer? I could transfer that, right?
Yep.
You're
You can,
still
yeah.
concentrating, yeah.
How do I do that? Is that
There's not really a mark
just-
program right now, so just after you do, like,
Just cast
if
it
you
without
hit,
consuming.
just
Yeah.
bring it down and then I got it.
even just roll damage, and if you hit, then
Just
just
roll the
hit the
damage.
damage on that. If
Okay.
you don't, it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, I took off the concentration for some reason, but that's fine. We'll remember. We're almost done.
I think you may
That
want to
hits.
do it because if we're going to stick around for an hour, you know what I mean? Has an hour duration.
one's Normal hit, and then let me pull this down. Okay, come on.
It's weird.
Bitch.
You rolled
All
a
right.
7 and wound up with a 21.
Yeah, yeah. Like, with that bless.
Bless and
Yeah, I mean, archers always have that
archers
shit,
and
right?
archery.
Archery style. Yeah.
Jeez. I thought I saw the dice, and I was like, "Wait, what? What did I just?"
Yeah.
Like, we're not like level 19 here.
I don't know
I
the
mean, you get a-
mechanics.
you
I
get
just
like
push
a
the buttons,
plus-
man.
Even without the bless, you get a plus 10. Holy shit.
Yeah. 3. What's the other 2 from? I know the 2 is from like you have archery style or something.
Man, I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm curious. I don't know.
I just pressed the buttons, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's how do I look at this?
Proficiency.
Yeah, it's like proficiency, dex,
Archery.
archery.
What's the other one?
Is something double input, maybe? I
Yeah,
mean,
I wonder.
19's still hitting, and I'm not complaining if he has.
Right. Yeah, you don't have to deal with it now,
Craziness,
but,
but-
Yeah, we'll
for your
take a
notes
look
or
at it.
anything.
It's
Oh,
for
yeah,
level
I'll let you
5.
know.
That seemed like I was just amazed when I saw the 721. I know Bless is in there, but still.
Yeah.
I'll re-roll it. I don't. Like I said, I don't know.
No, it's fine. You don't need to re-roll.
No, if
No,
anything,
just-
it's a mechanic thing. In the
It's for
background.
something to Ernie look at later, I think.
Okay. You roll damage already? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And your second attack?
Yep. Normal. Okay, long
Nice.
damage.
Yeah, 27. Yeah, whatever. That's awesome.
Like barring a 1 at level 5, you shouldn't be able. You
Right.
should still be able to miss.
Okay.
That should be it.
All right. Yeah, you plop a couple arrows in. All right, Odolph.
Well, I guess when the creature had fallen, I had walked over to the pile. I know everyone scampered off, but I'd like to have a quick look at the pile. I don't necessarily need to dig through it, just want to get a good sense of, a detailed sense of what's there. Since I'm already there and I didn't even realize they're off smashing babies.
Yeah. So just quickly glancing, yeah, you can make out a bunch of coins,
Okay.
different denominations. There's like, you see like a dagger, like a hand axe. There's just random
Maybe.
things in there. You could probably, if you went through, you could probably find some more
Okay.
things, but it's
Well,
just hard to tell because there's like a lot of refuse on it.
Oh, okay. Oh, a lot of like yucky stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I'll take a few moments to investigate by like just using my foot to kind of kick things around and trying not to get my hands too dirty.
Okay.
I'm not expecting miracles, but
Okay. Yeah. So
Picture
you can
chunk at the bottom of the wishing well.
Yeah. So you're starting to like kind of take your foot and dig around in that.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. So give me a con save.
A con save.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Things are going to get interesting. Fuck.
You're starting to like gag.
Oh, is it just so like so fucking disgusting?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I mean,
Okay.
you just have to stop for a moment. You have to you're gonna throw up if you keep doing it.
Okay. Well, that's basically like it looks gross. I kick it around and it just makes me gag. I back off.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could like if you stop and catch a breather, wait a little bit. You could probably go back, but
Yeah, I think I might just move up to the group, up to the squish pile. Oh, hey, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for me then. Whoops.
all right. The creature it just tries to run. So you can do attack of opportunity on it.
It's dead.
And
Awesome.
yeah, as it takes off, Dane just
Baseball bats it. And hits
Yeah.
the
baseball
wall.
bats it. Yeah.
It's actually back here now.
Yeah, because you can't push it. Yeah.
I just golf clubbed it.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
All right. The creature now deceased. The kind of normal cave sounds return.
Look at the nest for any sign of Arabelle. Like her like a scrap of a kid's dress, anything like that.
Oh yeah, give me investigation or
Yeah, okay.
perception. I mean, perception would be probably more relevant.
Oh, I'm poisoned, so that's going to be a disadvantage. Well, I'm not going to get much better than that. As I'm rubbing my eyes because it just did not feeling good. Okay, well, yeah, that's 7. And I just kind of back off because I'm not a very effective. was another side. If she's somewhere, maybe she's there.
Back to that swampy. Ugh.
Yes. If the girl did it, you could do it too.
I don't know if this
Come
girl
on.
made it.
We have to go save her. We have to bring hope to this place. And I'll walk past you guys.
I totally forgot that, Abden, you were poisoned that whole fight. You would have been rolling at disadvantage. It's fine.
Son of a bitch. I rely on you for this information, pal.
It's okay that Dane just annihilated it single-handedly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah. So,
great weapon, fighter feat. Really, like when you're rolling 2d6s and you get to re-roll 1s and 2s.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. You at least do 5 damage every single hit. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, let's do this.
Point over to the boys. I was like, we're coming back for that.
I tell the group that I kind of kicked it around a bit, and it's disgusting.
And there's a lake right out there to wash it off in. We're coming back for that.
I'm gonna before Dane goes, I'll say, you mind being a gentleman?
Do you want me to be able to fight on the other end of this?
I'll jump off if need be. I'll get on his back if he'll take me.
Aren't you a lot taller than he is?
Oh, we're both human, right?
Oh, I thought you were a
Am I
dwarf.
taller than-
Oh, I thought you was a dwarf.
No.
Which I thought the imagery was kind of funny, actually.
But no, as soon as she starts to try to climb on, I just step forward.
Okay. Oh,
Right through the funk.
did I
If
get on him or
perfectly
no?
timed, she's maybe like falling face forward into the shit.
No. I will make an acrobatics for that one to get on his back.
yeah, you can try. Yeah.
Nice. Face plant.
I'm going to use my inspiration. I'm doing it. This is important. I'll take that.
Okay. I guess, roll an opposed.
Oh,
Okay.
Can he do an I guess so.
Yeah,
I figured it's like a grapple. I can do a defender gets option of
Yeah.
athletics or
Yeah. Like you start to grab on, but he like kind of just shrugs you off.
I'm like pretending like I'm swinging my hammer. Like, nope, not gonna work.
You bastard.
Okay, Dane, you do have to give me another Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Those of you that are already poisoned do not.
Am I already
Yeah.
poisoned? Oh,
All right.
yeah. Dane,
I'll
yeah, you're
go
fine.
on the stink.
Yeah, so if you've already poisoned, it's disgusting, but you continue on.
Is
Mark-
the light coming with us, or am I
Marshall.
recasting? If the light's not coming with us, quick.
Yeah,
there's a
I'll
torch
bring
there.
the
I'm just
light.
following that.
Yeah, there
Got
wasn't
my
there a
torch.
torch
I'll bring
lit
the-
too, right?
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
my
there's a torch as
torch.
well.
What the hell? Why can't I
I
move my
will.
character?
Please don't
I
hear
will-
a noise. Please don't hear a noise.
No
As
noise.
we're walking, I will kind of put my hand on Dane's shoulder and just ask him, "How are you feeling?" And I'll pump a cure wounds into him.
I've had better days.
Let's see, spells.
Can I throw the light there?
Third effect. Oh, there it is. Sorry, took me a moment.
Okay,
Throw it
so
up there.
as you guys are
Oh,
making
well,
your way
whatever.
through this,
There you go.
as you're making your way through this side of the cave, Abden, you, as you're walking, just right next to you, just this pile of mud lands next to you, and then like Dane right in front of you, like another pile of mud.
The fuck?
Seems to be falling from the ceiling, just this gunk mud falling.
We need to be careful.
Like cave-in falling, or just
No, just
Just yucky.
this yuckiness.
nastiness. Yeah. All right,
Is it
Now,
mud?
is
It's
it-
not like that nasty shit that was in the we kind of seen in the pile of treasure over there.
It's not fecal matter. No, it's just piles of like decaying ground. Yeah.
Did Marshall do his con save?
Nope.
All right, send the light over that hole to see what the hell's down there.
Let me do saving throw.
Oh, he's fine. Cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you peer down into the hole, and down in the
Send
bottom,
the light there. There she is.
you see a little girl laying down in the bottom of the hole. It's probably 10 feet down. There's like some other like
I jumped down.
okay. Yeah. She's not moving. She's just laying there right now.
I just grab a hold of her and try to hand her up to whoever's up top.
Yeah, I'm reaching down.
Sure, I'll help if need be.
Okay. As you kind of grab her, like she's kind of limp, and then she kind of opens her eyes and looks up at you, and she kind of sighs back down and closes her eyes, and you kind of hand her up, and the rest of you kind of help pull her out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold
I
off,
mean, whatever
hold
it
off.
takes
Is she
to
okay?
get her out.
And since I'm down here, now that she's up, I'll look around and see if there's anything else.
You see like some other pieces of garment and stuff, like there's a boot, maybe like a piece of clothing of some sort, but she was the only person down there. There are some other bones that you see down there, but that was it.
And she's unconscious, correct?
She's now unconscious. Yeah.
Okay. I will pick her up and say, we need to get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And we will pick the rest of that up next game.
All right.
Awesome.
So you found Arabelle.
And I'll say to those that doubted, see, we're heroes.
Only because we lived.
I think you don't give yourself enough credit.
And richer for it.
Yep.
Because I'm going back for that, even if the rest of you don't.
Well, I think we all are. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Odolph will stay with the girl near there and just tend to her.
All right.
Awesome.
Good game, folks.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I will not be here next game.
Come on.